Okay. Hi everybody, good evening. Welcome to our Craft and Share show. I'm Debbie Moore and today is the 2nd of July. Wasn't that intro gorgeous? Just makes you want to have a puppy, doesn't it? Yeah. One of the puppies is the one that I would like, okay? But my life is ridiculous. The boundaries of where our property is here in France, there's holes everywhere. So I can't have a lovely, I was going to say puppy, dog, anytime soon. How is everybody doing? Have you had a good week? Here in France, the sun's out. It's been a little bit cooler, which is nice. I still have the fan on in the background. But yeah, it has been glorious here in France. And unfortunately, I have been stuck inside all week trying to catch up with everything. I can see loads of you on, so thank you guys for joining me tonight. Tonight is a craft along. Don't forget, I've got mine here, to download your papers. Dave will put the link on YouTube and Facebook if you haven't already done that. I actually even put a little reminder out earlier today just to download your papers. Now, of course, you have more than you need. I gave you a full kit to play with, but you only need to have 2 sheets for your large box. Choose your pillow box. And you'll need to print off 2 sheets for your mini bag, and we're going to be doing that later on in the show. But to get started, let's say hi to a few of you. We're going to put up the like and share. This one I need your help with, okay? And it's for advantage for you, because if you give me some help, then you're going to get what you want. So the question I have for this week is, what would you like to see more of as a card kit? What theme would you like? So behind me you can see I've got celebrations, I have got some, as you can see, some coastal daydreams in there, obviously the gorgeous hortensia bloom, which was one of the latest collections. What do you want to see more of? Do you want to see more vintage? Do you want to see more animals? Give me an idea, and that will help towards our design team in when we are creating brand new kits here at Debbie Moore Designs. Over on YouTube, don't forget to give me some thumbs up, everybody. And if you'd like to see more of Debbie Moore Designs, hit that subscribe button. Anytime you do that, you'll get notified when we're doing more lives and demonstrations. And I'm planning to do quite a lot in the next 2 weeks. And also over on Facebook, hi guys, how are you all? Don't forget to actually hit the follow button, not the like button. Apparently there's 2 buttons. If you follow, you'll get notified for Debbie Moore Designs. If you just like this post, you won't get notified all the time. But please share. Let's just get everybody talking about Debbie Moore Designs. Remember, every share, every comment, every like really does help Debbie Moore Designs as a small business. It has been quite a hard week here. I don't use the word hard or difficult, I use challenging. So when you hear me say I've had a challenging week, that means it's been a bad week. But I like to use the word challenging because we can always overcome the challenges. I just need to figure out how to do it. So I really would appreciate it if you share and give me some thumbs up and like. They will help towards Debbie Moore Designs, basically getting the word out there. I've got Shazda joining us. Hi Debbie and Dave, sending hugs and prayers. Great graphics, Dave. Give yourself a drum roll. Yes, he had fun with those, Shazda. And to be honest, okay, I definitely need to set some hugs and prayers today. I've got Janet just joined us. I have also got Anna says, good evening, Debbie, Dave and crafting friends. Love the dogs. You and me both. I've got Angela joining. Oh, Angela. Mwah. Thank you for sending me some styles that help to do more demonstrations and lives. Hi, Christine. She's loving the graphics as well. Hi, Sue. She says, hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. And congratulations, Sue, for winning the competition last month. Mwah. Thank you for sending me some stars as well. We're going to be talking about that because we have a separate inspiration page, I should say, called DM Delights Card Making Group, where you can actually share your makes, enter competitions, and just have some crafting chat. I've got Carol just joined us saying, good evening, Debbie, Dave, and fellow crafters. I love the graphics, Dave. We'll have to watch and catch up. I had a bad headache. Oh, enjoy the show, everybody. Oh, sending lots of love for your speedy recovery, Carol. Take it easy. I've got Tina and Harry says, hello. Cute puppies, they have matching bows. Sweet. Well done, Dave, once again. Yeah, he's been having fun, everybody. Over on YouTube, hi, Phil, how you doing? I've got Patricia as well. She says, evening, Debbie and Dave, gorgeous Christmas scene. Ah, that's on the CraftAlong. Thank you. We are going to be working on some new Christmas scenes, Patricia. I've got Nikki just joined us. I've also got Anne joined us saying hi, Debbie and crafters. Hi, Jackie says, even Debbie and Deb and all you crafters. I've got Teresa as well. Oops, something's going on with YouTube. There we go. I have also got Judy saying, hello all, still at the hospital with my daughter, 32 days now, but might go home tomorrow with a feeding tube. That's amazing. Judy, I'm sending love and prayers. Thank you for popping in for me and saying hi, and I hope everything goes well tomorrow. Hi, Karen. Thank you for joining us, and we've got another Teresa as well. I have also got Jennifer. I've also got Pauline. Lucille saying bonsoir from Paris. I hope everybody's fine. The graphics of the puppies are so cute. I agree. Mare says, any ideas how to get more money to spend on Debbie Moore merchandise? Oh, Mare, that is such a sweetheart thing to say. Thank you. Any ideas? I would like to know, because that's something that's been one of the things this week. I am so... not busy is the word. I'm having to do different things. So I'm not finishing work till about sometimes 12:30 in the morning. I'm trying to catch up with everything, you know, and for small businesses, if you know of somebody who runs a small business and also have run a small business yourself, you know what you go through. You have those times in the period of a business where you can't get help, you have to just get through it, okay? And although we've had obviously launching loads of Christmas, we're up against loads of wonderful companies out there and obviously bigger businesses than we are, and so sometimes I think, what am I doing this for? So it's so hard. Challenging is the word, challenging. And I've been wanting to work in the chateau all week and I haven't been able to, and it's just like, I need to get more organised. So yes, Mare, when you find out, please let me know. I'd really like to know. Oh, Deb's brought me 2 drinks. I have got, oh, where am I going to put this? Let's put this here. I've got some water and, cheers everybody, my new favourite drink. It is a pina colada cordial with sparkling water. Cheers. Let's put me there. Okay, so where am I with everybody? So as we go down, I've got loads of messages coming on. I've got Sharon just joined us. She says, good evening, Debbie, Dev, and all you lovely people. Oh, that's nice intro. Thank you, Sharon. I have got, where am I? Oh, gosh. I think I need to get a mouse over here to try and get this. Karen says, my niece has just adopted a 4-month-old puppy. No breed, but oh so cute. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't have time for a puppy. I do want one. Seriously. I need to get Debbie more designs sorted. Oh, I need to clone myself, okay. Let me just think what I've been doing today. So this is my typical day, everybody. Okay, you ready for this? So this morning I got up. I don't have breakfast, I'm afraid, so don't tell me off, okay? I had a coffee. Dave's brilliant. He makes me a coffee every morning. He's amazing. And then straight in, and I was designing and writing the new magazine, okay? Trying to get it, I should say, the new crafting issue 77, to try and get it finalised. I've been doing that. Then I've been creating 3 other collections. Then I've been organising the office. And then I've been sorting out what's going on socials. Then I've been doing this and that and that. See that's my day, everybody. I could go on for a long time, but you get bored. Essentially, it's full on. And now I am here. And this is the time, I mean, I love my day, but this I love because I get to chat and talk to you guys. So I really would appreciate if you can let me know what you'd like more as a card kit. And it could be anything. You'd like to have more, I don't know, bags and boxes, more envelopes. You'd like to have a special theme. This just really helps us with the direction and where we're going with different things. Hi, Brenda. Thank you for joining us. I have also got Linda. Okay, where are we? I've got Carol. She says, hi Debbie, Deb and fellow crafters, looking forward to the show. Love the graphics. I think everybody's loving the graphics, Deb. Well done. Apparently you need to have a drum roll, Deb. He's just said, marvellous. Thank you, everybody. Hi, Dawn. How are you doing? I've got loads of you joining on now. I've got Terry. Oh, good morning, she says. I'm loving those cute puppies playing. I need some of that spunk. Yeah, you need some of the energy, don't you? I've got Peggy as well. Okay, where am I? I just need to just go through different things. Hi, Edith. She says, once again, wonderful graphics, Deb. I could watch those over and over. They just keep getting better and better. Yeah, he's really enjoying bringing out new graphics to you guys. What happens is you guys are watching this and everybody's... See, what happens is when we do the live, not everybody gets notified. And that's why I give it about 10 maybe 15 minutes today, and then I'm running around grabbing samples and making sure I've got everything ready for today, and then you guys are memorized, that's not English, how do you say it, Dev? Memorized by the graphics. What's the word I'm looking for? Mesmerized, that's the word, everybody. And Phil, there's no alcohol in that drink. I just... You know, when you get really exhausted, you can't say some words. Well, you're going to have to get used to me tonight. Tonight is a craft along. We'll be putting links on. Hi, Valerie. She's joined. She said, good evening, Debbie, Dave, and fellow crafters. Very warm here in mid-Devon. Temperature was 30.3 in the back garden. Far too warm for me. Sending hugs to all who need them. Thank you for your hug and everybody else's. I have got, where are we? I've got Patricia joined us over on Facebook. Oh, everybody's liking my red top. Thank you, guys. Basically, I think I told you at the weekend, I finally unboxed my boxes after, I'm going to say probably 5 years. Would you say that, Dev? 5 years? Or yeah, 6? Yeah, probably 5 years. About 5 years ago, actually maybe even 6 years ago, we relocated to be near my mum, and we've been living in boxes and rented accommodation since then. And obviously we moved out here 2 years ago, and I knew I had more summer boxes or summer clothes with boxes, and I finally unboxed it. And I was very excited because I was like, oh, I found a new top. Oh, I kept finding all these new tops, and it's like Christmas. So thank you for that. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for joining us. Christine says, I didn't get your email, Debbie. What email? Was I meant to send an email? Have I missed an email? Christine, let me know what you mean, because I'm not too sure. I have got Claire joined us. Oh, she would like more vintage and shabby chic. And Jackie would like special occasions, covering all occasions in one kit. What do you mean by that? I mean, the celebrations covered quite a lot, okay? Generalized, it was general images. Do you mean more like that? Because the celebrations covered birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, just for you, congratulations. Teresa, hello. She says, different shape base cards to add the toppers and decoupage too. Yep, I can do that. Maz says, I would like to see more men's cards and humorous cards, please. Okay, I'll put those on my list. Christine says, I've been loving the houses shops, but I'd love to have one of your chateau. Yes, you and me both, Christine. I need more time. But yeah, I will need to sort that all out. Sue, hi, she says, would love to see ladies' accessories, bags, shoes and design shoes. Okay. Oh, you're waiting for the link for the papers. Dave, have you attached the link? Yeah. So Dave is going to attach the link on YouTube and Facebook. Let me just say hello to a few of you. I've got Susan joined us as well. Okay. Dawn says, cutest animation ever. Love, love. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Hi, Pauline says, good evening, Debbie, Deb, and all worldly crafters. I love those adorable puppies, but I'd love to see some Yorkshire Terriers or any terriers in the mix. I think there is some. We actually have some puppies on today's show, so we'll have a look at that, Pauline. I have got more age-related kits or sentiments. More age-related kits or sentiments. Does that mean for the younger generation? I think so. Hi, Lynn. You want more coastal? Edith says, hi, everybody. Hope you're all well. Loads of messages. Phil says, increase in the cards for men range would be appreciated. Motorsport other than Formula One. So is that just bikes? I don't know. So motorsport. So I'm just trying to think. Is it like super bikes if it's not Formula One? Just answer the question, Phil. I haven't got a clue. But yes, I can put that all on there. Thank you guys for everything. Wendy says, I would like to see a card kit for young children playing. Okay. Brenda wants more weddings. The link for the papers is coming in, everybody. But I did put it on Facebook, everybody. And I did attach it to the event, which I'm surprised you haven't got it. But Dave's going to put it in the link in a second. Hi, Anne. Thank you for joining us. I've got Chris. She says, I have enough kits to last me 2 more lifetimes, so I don't need anything else, but I do love animals, especially realistic ones. But then again, I love birds, butterflies, flowers too. Bless you, Chris. Thank you. Hi, Nikki would like some more scenes. Hi, Carolyn. She says, hi all, cannot log into Facebook, so on YouTube, like all your kits, so I don't mind. P.S. Thank you for my free kit. It arrived in my craft card delivery. Brilliant. So many messages coming through. Everybody's sharing. I love it. Vanessa says, you look lovely in red. Thank you. My mum used to say I look lovely in red and green. And I managed to find loads of green tops that I didn't know. Hi, Lorraine. And Anna, thank you. Mwah. Thank you for sending me some stars. And the same to Jackie. I'm blowing a kiss to her. Everybody. I've got Penny joined us. The link is coming, everybody. Okay. Sarah says, how about some sports like running? My hobby is a runner. Football, tennis, swimming. Okay. Just keep adding it on the list, everybody. Hi, Linda. Hi, Marion. Marion says, hi, Debbie and everybody. Hope you're well. Sorry, I could not see you live on Tuesday as I went to see a Shakespeare in the park. Had a great night. Oh, that sounds amazing. Oh, if I had spare time. I hope you had an amazing time, Marion. But make sure you watch Tuesday on Catch Up because there were some really brand new gorgeous kits. I have got Tracy. Hello, this is my birthday Sunday, so looking forward at what I can spend my money on, lol. Well, happy birthday for Sunday, everybody. Betty, hello. She says, anything special, whatever you do is good. Oh, that's so lovely. I'm glad you guys are enjoying what I do. It makes my life much easier. Right, okay, where are we? So who haven't I said hello to? I've got Karen over on YouTube. I've got Lena. She says, good evening, Debbie, Deb and Crafters. I love the mermaids and could always have more. And turtles in the same coastal daydreams, please. Okay, I will add those to my list. So many messages are coming through. I'm trying very quickly to go through them. Where are we? I have also got, Karen would like direct cards from vintage to present day. Okay, that's a good idea. Penny says, hi, I had to go onto YouTube, Debbie. Facebook went off. Is Facebook still on? I think so. Okay. Hi, Alison and Jean. Alison wants Art Nouveau. Oh, I love Art Nouveau. Anna says, there might be many other companies out there, but none of them feels as close as you and your team are as supportive. Oh, thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate that, Anna. We do try, because I always say to you guys, without you, we would not be here. So we do try our best to look after all our wonderful customers, near and far. Hi, Lucille would like teenage boys. I've got... Rosalie, hello. She says, hi, Debbie. I actually have you on live. Normally, I watch and catch up. I like decoupage and shape cards. That is always my preference. I love your designs. Prefer yours to so many other company designs. Thank you for all you do. Oh, Rosalie, you need to kiss as well. Thank you for that. You guys are making me blush tonight. Thank you for your wonderful comments. Over on YouTube, who haven't I said hi to? Let's have a look. I like what you put, Peggy. She's put, you cover all areas pretty well, but I would like cards for that tell kids how awesome they are. And congratulations. Okay, a teenager one, that sounds good. And Edith would like some more cute, realistic animals. Hi, Angela. Hi, Debbie and Deb. Greetings from Dublin. I finally got to see you live. How lucky. I've been watching on catch up for months. Well, Angela, you picked a good night because we're doing a craft along. There will be some links coming on YouTube and Facebook that you can download your free papers. Hi, Teresa. Thank you for joining. Okay. Dawn says, would love cards that are doll houses, Victorian dolls and furniture to put inside. I'll have to think of that one. Yes, that's a good idea. And also, Pauline would like quick card kits that have toppers, sheets, or smaller toppers, sentiment sheets, the same size, with blank cards and envelopes. The reason we don't do a kit that has cards and envelopes anymore, it just puts the price up. And most of you have the basic cards, but I can do something like that. We used to do it. We used to do something called Cards Made Easy, and that was toppers, and then we had the cards and envelopes. I will have a look at that. Hi, Carrie. Thank you for joining us. She says, hi, all from a very warm Costa Blanca. Well, thank you for joining us. I've got Janet. I've got Anna says, a card kit. I would like scenes of nature and landscapes. That's lovely. Right, okay. Aha, Christine. Okay, there should be a link coming up at the bottom. Helen says, hello, lovely chums. I would like crafting boutiques as a village. Could be a winter one as an advent calendar. Well, I have got a new range of, it's not ready yet. It will be probably, I'm still working on it. Some more boutiques, but they're not boutiques, as in crafting boutiques. They're a different theme. I'm not going to give it away. Sue knows what it is. So those should be coming soon. But Helen, I really like that idea. I'll definitely, all these ideas are brilliant, guys. Thank you ever so much. Don't forget to like and share. Give me some thumbs up, okay? According to my YouTube, I've only got 8 people who like me. That can't be right. I've only got 8 thumbs up over
32.
Oh, I've only got 32. So that means half of you only like me. I've got loads of messages coming in. I'm going to very quickly go through it all. So Dave has put the link over the bags and boxes for the free download, okay? Janet says, wait a minute. Hi, Maureen. Janet says, hi, Debbie. Are you up to date with your emails? I sent inquiry about your website on the 21st with no reply. Deb, can you pass me that notebook? We're not up to date. The last 2.5 weeks I've had staff off, and what that means is the priority is orders, and then I try and squeeze in other things. Janet, I will have a look at that tomorrow. Okay. Let's have a look. 21st of June. Jessica's also on tomorrow, so she's going to try and get up some emails. We are getting there. At one point, we had something like 400 emails. And I think now we're up to 200, and that's across emails and Messenger. And also I've got Chateau Chimay. So that's a ridiculous amount. So please bear with us while we try to get up to date. Loads of messages coming through. Hi, Marilyn. Thank you. She's put something for new babies. Yep, that's a good idea. And so is Betty, christening cards. Stephen, hello. She says, what carry on I've had to sort my iPad out to download the papers. Has my phone decided to update? Oh, bless you. Hi, Eva from Sweden. Okay, apparently Facebook is getting sorted out. Brenda says, I find it hard for stuff for sympathy cards, especially tasteful and respectful ones. We did a collection last year, I think it was, called Never Forgotten. And that was a sympathy one, Brenda. So you might want to look out that on the website. Hi, Carol and Margaret. And then lastly, we're going to get started now, everybody. I won't read any more ideas out. I'll just download them because look at the time. Hi, Sandra. Thank you for joining us. So many questions are coming through. Hi, Michelle. She says, I would like more toppers and decoupage. Love yours. Loads of you are wanting more toppers. Thank you. Okay. Right. Let's get started, everybody. Thank you for all your messages and all your kind comments. I really do appreciate it. And see, this is what happens. You know, you have a not so brilliant day and you come on here. This is our crafting community. We try to get together every Tuesday and Thursday, and if you feel a little bit down, I will try to cheer you up, and you can try and cheer me up as well, and it always works. So tonight's show, it's all about you, not about me at all. Okay, it is a craft along, but it's a special craft along because I don't know if it was last week or the week before, we were talking about doing Christmas packaging, and so many of you said you'd never done Christmas packaging. I'm like, what? So I have given you a full kit to download. It's not just a few sheets, you have loads to play with. However, I would like you, and the link is on YouTube and Facebook, everybody. You need to decide, you need to have 2 bags, okay, because we're going to do, that's upside down. You need to print off a bag, and this is the bag, this is what a bag looks like, from that kit. You need to choose which one you want. I've gone for the blue one. And then you need a pillow box, and I've gone for this cutie one. And then of course you need to have what I call a rectangle box, and I've gone for this one as well. So you need to decide which one you want to do, and it's the same technique for all of them. No, not all of them. What I mean is it's the same technique if you decide to go for the red one. We are going to do together, I'm going to show you how to make a mini bag or gift bag, how to do a rectangle box, and how to do a pillow box. And that's what we're going to be doing later on in the show. Of course, we are going to be doing the show. We have got a members event. It actually is supposed to start tomorrow, but I've started it tonight because it was easier. So that means on today's show, we have some silly prices, last minute chances. There is maybe something sneaked in for a new item there that you can have a look, but the majority, some of you have already got. We're going to go through the different stages, and I can see that there's some newbies on tonight, so thank you for joining. You have picked a wonderful night to join because it's a craft along. We all like to craft together. Or you can actually just watch me and then do it tomorrow or over the weekend, everybody. Remember, if I haven't said hi to you, say hi to me again, and we are going to get started. I'll read out these messages in a bit, but let me just talk to you about tonight's show. For example, we have got tape pens back in stock, and I've kept the price down. I don't know what I've done in my mind. There you go. Tape pens. £1.75, honestly. FB4289, it's a members event today or this evening, and it's starting this evening going all the way through the weekend, so there's loads of things going on, everybody. But for tonight's show, we have some tape pens in, just come in, and I'll go into more detail with it. Now, I always say to you this, every show, you don't have to buy, enjoy the crafting community. inspiration, because I seriously have a lot of cards around me that we're going to share in tonight's show. But we are an interactive demonstration and buying show. So if you do want to buy anything, it's such an easy system. We are across 3 platforms. We're on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. And across all 3, you just need to use the following codes. FB4289 is if you want to take pen. That is the price, $175. I can see already people are ordering it. And I'm not surprised. You probably end up buying in multiples. We have a decent amount of stock, but obviously it won't last at that price. Now, these are members' prices that are going to go back up next week. Now, I am definitely happening. It's going to go up next week. So bear that in mind if you are wanting any of these items. Now, what will happen is tomorrow I will process the show. And I'm going to be doing it hopefully early in the morning. And you will get your email invoice. Now, anything that you order on today's show, okay, will have a code. All the products are actually already on the website. Look at me, a bit more organized this time. And I'll show you where you can go for that in a second. But when you get your email invoice tomorrow, you'll be able to click on it and pay by debit card, credit card and PayPal, and pay over 3 installments with PayPal interest free. My website is debbiemoredesigns.com, and you can put things in there as you go, okay? Tonight is Thursday, which means that everybody's going to get a little bit of a treasure of a gift, which I'll talk to you about later on. But it is Members Weekend, which means I've gone a little bit crazy again and given you lots of things just to say thank you for being part of Debbie Moore Designs world. Now remember, if this is your first time ordering this way on Instagram, YouTube or Facebook, make sure that after the show, don't put it in the feed, everybody. Make sure you actually private message me your email address and your postal address. I'm still waiting for a couple of people from last week and the week before who have ordered, and you haven't actually sent me your details. So I cannot match up your name from Facebook or YouTube, even if you think we've already got your details. If this is your first time ordering this way, you need to make sure you send me your details. Right, I think that's all the T's and C's. Oh, I forgot this next bit. It's going to be like this, isn't it? Our telephone number is 07553 457 168. You can send us an email at info@debbiemoredesigns.com, or you can private message us at Debbie Moore Designs. We do have a backlog. Honestly, we are going as quick as we can, but this is what happens. We're a small team anyway, but if, for example, Jessica has been off the last few days, and you know, Zoe's just been in the office today, bless her, and so as soon as we go down with holidays and time off, it affects it. So we're just trying to get there. We're hoping that over the weekend we can get it back down from having like 200-300 emails down to maybe 50 would be good. So be a little bit patient on that. We're trying to get everything out. If anybody has any questions, put them in the feed and I'll try to actually answer them live. And if not, like, I'm going to sort out Janet tomorrow, Janet Cabon. Hopefully I pronounced your last name right, Janet. I can do it that way. So while I've been going through it, let me just say hello to a few extra people that have just joined us. I have got, where are we? I have got Anne's just joined us as well. I've got Lois, and then I have got so many of you messages saying I've got Norma as well. And then over on YouTube, my goodness me, there's loads of you on YouTube. I've got Carmel has just joined us as well, who have said, hi Debbie and Deb, just got the papers to download, they're gorgeous, thanks for that. Carmel from Dublin, you are welcome. Okay, so I've lost where we are with everything. So Carolyn says, thank you for my workshop 9. We'll watch and catch up. You's never forgotten for my dear friend who sadly lost her mum 3 weeks ago. Oh, I'm sorry for that. But I'm glad that you found that kit useful, Carolyn. It is a lovely one. Okay. Hi, Yvonne. Thank you for joining us. Patricia says, Debbie, I mistakenly put FB4284 for the blue on my order. Please can you cancel? Yes. Is it just the blue one that you want off, Patricia? I will get that sorted out. No, I think I saw an email pop up. I will certainly deal with that. And Carol, hello. Thank you for joining us. Mer says, Debbie, you must be doing something right. We buy off you all the time because your cars are beautiful and worth every penny. Oh, Mer. Thank you. Thank you for that. I think what it is tomorrow is a poignant day. Tomorrow tomorrow was I don't know, 3 years ago since my grandfather passed. So it is, I think, you know, when you lose somebody and it's coming up to their anniversary or their birthday, it kind of gives you a little bit, is it melancholy? Is that the word? Not too sure. So thank you for all these amazing comments. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Right. Yes, loads of you are ordering the... I will tell you now, I don't have that many tape pens. I'll have to look at the stock. Some of you are ordering 10. Quite a lot of you are ordering 10, bless you, of the tape pens. So I might have nearly all sold out. Talking of sold out, before I go any further, let me just show you where you can actually find all the products for tonight's show. And also I want to show you where, for the newbies, where to go to get your freebies. So obviously my website is debbiemoredesigns.com. And all you need to remember is don't put an E on Debbie. There is an E at the end of More, but not on Debbie at the end. So we're nipping over to the Debbie More Designs website so you can understand where it is. So if you go into products at the top there, if you click on that, if you scroll down, there's a section that says live shows. Now at the moment, there's probably about the last 2 months of live show products. There you go. You can click in there. And if we scroll all the way down, okay, and we're probably on about page 8 or 9 now. Okay, where there's all the offers, click on that. I would say maybe 9, Dev. Yeah, keep going. So this is last week's, yeah. So if you click on, go to 10, I think. So this is, yep, scroll down, there we go. And, nope, it must be 11, that's last week. Next one. Oh, you want to go 12? Go 12 then. Okay, yes, this is the right one. Okay, everybody, so this is this week. So we scroll down, they're all in numerical order. There's the tape pen. I know it says 203, it's because Dave hasn't changed the euros. So you can change it to whatever currency you want. So we want UK, for example. Oh, Dave, it's changed, jumped right back to the beginning. So we need to go all the way to 9 and then all the way to, I think it was 12. Yeah, so this shows you, now if you scroll down, there is a tape pen for $175, everybody. Okay, you're going to get 8 meters on there, but then look at all the products that are coming up, you get to see it above hand. So I'm not showing you, you're going to have to wait. And if you missed the previous shows, you can go in and see. So that is one of the areas that I want to show you. Now the other area, and this is a very important area, everybody. If you go back up to the top of the website and look at this. So if you click in the products and then go to offer of the week. Now, if you go to offer of the week, there's loads of offers in here, as in really good silly deals. But keep an eye out over the coming weekend because there is some freebies in there. And actually, I think today's papers are in there. So if we scroll down, what was it called? I don't know, was it CraftAlong? I think it might be on number, scroll down to, let's go to 4. There, I was right. There's the papers for tonight, everybody. Free, you can click in there and download, but look at all the other freebies that you get. So if you're new, there's no catch, everybody. Just enjoy the freebies, just have a hunt. And then there's some promotions for £1 in there, see what you want in there. But seriously, you need to keep an eye out in here and see what there is. Right, everybody, let me just put the front camera on to answer a couple of questions and we're going to get started. Okay, so firstly, with regard to the the Chateau box. If anybody is booked on the workshop, I do know not Jessica, she's not been today. Zoe has been busy packing them. We are a bit behind with the admin side of things, so keep an eye out, okay? You'll get it in no time, so don't worry about that. And we are going to get started. And thank you for your messages about tomorrow. And also, it is Dave's birthday on the 4th of July. Well remembered, Carolyn. And I think you sent Dave a card because he's got a pile of cards to open. Right, everybody. So we're going to go straight to the next number. So loads of you saw those cute puppies. So I picked this as members, the members deal, FB4290. And Pauline over in the States, I'm not too sure if you've seen this, but I have somewhere in this desk, oh, there they are, some amazing cards that the design team have been busy making. I think some of them from Nicola, some of them are from Lois, some of them are from Sharon. Right, okay, so let me show you the kit. Now, I will tell you that once it's gone, it's gone. I don't know when we're going to get this back in, okay? So we have, oh, very cute, we zoom in, this adorable kit. And there is some Yorkshire Terriers in here. I'm sure there is. I'll have to have a look through them all. But as you can see, this is normally $17.99. It's a full card making kit. You've got toppers, different sizes. You have decoupage in different sizes as well. And then you've got those gorgeous backing papers as well. And this normally would be $17.99. Okay. However, FB4290, if you want it as a pre-printed kit, everybody, it's $7.99. I mean, that's amazing for 22 crafting sheets and a forever code. And let me show you what you're going to be able to create. They're gorgeous. Now, for those people that don't know what a forever code is, essentially it means, okay, that you, I mean, look how gorgeous is that, that you can actually print this design off and then make the card again. So we give you the forever code. And now one of the things I say to everybody is it doesn't really matter if you do not have a printer. Keep the forever code. It comes in your pack. Love this dog, this puppy. When I designed this kit, I designed him specifically. I wanted to make sure we had a Staffy in there as well. And I put the blue bow on him. So this collection, everybody, comes with a forever code, which means you can print off again and again. I will tell you, it will sell out at this price because it's a newish kit. I just thought they're so adorable. You're going to get the backing papers. Now, who did this one? Nicola did this one. Okay, so this is a really good idea, everybody. It's a square card, and you just simply just do it that way. Okay, if you want inspiration, I will be getting these put on. I will be talking about DM Delights card making group in a bit, where you can get more inspiration. But this is from the gorgeous Puppies collection. We'll put that code up on the side for anybody. FB4290. Now, look at the download, everybody. Look at the price of the download. Remember, this price will go back up next week. So, you are going to get all those gorgeous puppies for $5.99. The backing papers as well. I mean, I think Sharon did this, if you're watching. Look, she even put a little dicky bow. How cool's that? They are just so adorable. And of course, you are getting the decoupage option as well. So let me show you that kit one more time. So much. Oh my goodness, let me zoom in. Okay, so what we have on here is we have 22 crafting sheets. You've got all those different toppers, everybody. Okay. And then you've also got, if you zoom down, you've got some decoupage in there, you've got the toppers in there, you've got the backing papers. $5.99. If you make cards for charity, if you make cards for the Dogs Trust, you make cards for any animal charity, they're going to love this. So it's $5.99, FB4290D. Don't forget to do that. Oh, Nikki said I did that one. Okay, which one did you do? Are we putting price? Nikki, have you just not put names on? Right, put the top camera in a second because I need to know who did who. Nikki, are you not putting names on? This is what I need to tell all my design team. If you're all watching, you need to put names on the back. I'm not going to remember who sent in what. Do you know how many thousands of cards I have got from 17 years? And I'm not kidding. I have most of them still. The ones that I think, or they've not survived, fair enough, but I have thousands of cards. So for any design team member, if you're creating some samples for me, don't forget to put the name on. And then I can say, Nikki made this one. So, whichever one it was, Nikki, well done. Because you've just said, and the one in your hand, that one. So you made that one. And did you make the one, that one? I need to put a name on the back. Because what will happen is I'll go on TV and I'll go, and I don't know who did this one. So I'm going to put Nikki on there. Just bear with me, everybody. There we go. And that one. Not that one. Okay. Thank you for confirming. Hi, Lucy. Evening, Debbie. Sorry, I've just joined you. I'm getting ready to go on holiday tomorrow to Weymouth in Dorset. Oh, have an amazing time. Nikki's, but I always forget to put my name on. Tut, tut, tut. How am I supposed to remember? Okay. What you should do, if you forget, ring the office and tell them, can you put my name on? And then they'll do it. That's the thing to remember. Okay, where am I with everything? Oh, Pauline's loving the Alaskan Husky. Let's put that back on, everybody. Kristen says, yes, I know. I've physically seen those hundreds of boxes. Yes, I know. It's quite overwhelming, okay, that I've got so much to sort out. FB429R, everybody. We have so much stock as a printed kit. So you are getting the 22 crafting sheets that you can see there with these gorgeous puppies on. And if you scroll down, you've got the backing papers and a forever code. And seriously, everybody, you are wanting to have this. Pop this in your wish basket. FB429R is our gorgeous members deal, okay? You got £10 off the full price, which is ridiculous. And look at the download. FB4290D, $5.99. These prices will actually go up next week if there's any stock left. So make sure you pop it down in your comments. Why don't you get somebody into crafting? If you think they're so adorable, they might get them making puppy cards. Okay, this is a really good present for somebody as well. Get it at this price because you won't see this price again. Right, everybody. Now, where are we with everything? So that was the puppies. We also have another one that has gone limited stock, FB4291. So these are all members prices, okay? And I know I missed a message. I missed a message from somebody, and I don't know where it was, about saying that we shouldn't reduce the prices anymore. Totally agree, Mayor. Deb's prices make our hobby so affordable. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you ever so much for your lovely messages. So, I don't know where it is, but FB4291, thinking of you, floral bouquet kit. Look at the price. On this one, you have £9 off. Is that right? Yep. Hey? 8. No. I can't. No. I'm just about to say it's 9 and Dave said it was 8. Who can't count? Dave. £8 off? No. It's £9 off. Thinking of you, floral bouquet kit. Physical kit, everybody. Look at this. Now, I did have some samples. Seriously. I don't know where they are. I need to get organised. I need an assistant out here to spend some time and just help me sort all these cards out. That's what I need to do. That's not going to happen. I'm going to have to do it sometime. Let's zoom in. So this is called Thinking of You bouquet card, a floral bouquet card. You are getting all these sheets on here. So you've got the backing papers. You've also got those gorgeous toppers on there. What we've done on here is we have also given you our design sheets on there. If you scroll to the bottom, we've thrown in one of my absolute favourite shape cards, which, as you know, is side scenes as well as rocker cards. So this is $8.99 for this, and you will have so much fun with this. Sending a bouquet to somebody. This is a good card kit to have. It's called Thinking of You, and it covers basically everything. You know, if you want to send a card to Just Because I'm Thinking About You, this is the one for you. You have £9 off. Now we have got limited stock for this, and let me just have a see. Limited stock on this one, and it's FB4291. I've got sorry, I'm gonna have to put the front camera on. I've got loads of messages saying I'll come and be your assistant, lol. Loads of you saying you want to come to France and be my assistant. Hi Geraldine, I'm available if you want me out. Chrissy's put, me and Sharon will pop over when you call. Okay, I just need to get the room sorted, the Najit. This is what happens. And Mare's put, bless you, I can work from home. Oh, you're all so sweet. Hi, Cowlin says, you will have to have a room just dedicated to your handmade cards by your design team. I actually do. I don't know if you watched Channel 4. Was it last month? Mm-hmm. We were doing, we were on Channel 4 last month, and they were showing the, basically, we turned a room into a craft room, and slash putting cards and boxes in, sample cards in there. I did to it, but at the moment they're everywhere. I'm not even going to show you. They're on the floor. Well, they're not on the floor. They're in boxes over here. The ones that have just come back from the UK. I've got ones next door. I'm trying to sort them into piles. When my sister came over last month, she was amazing. She helped me sort some of them. So some of the samples I could grab today because of that. We literally have thousands of cards. So Lucy's put, I'll come and help Debbie. God bless you. Thank you guys for all you're offering. Right, so Sandra said, Debbie, is this a new kit or has it been on before? It is a no, sorry Sandra, it's been on before, but it's a newish kit. It was probably on, do you know what? I don't know. My days have gone in. But I would like to say the beginning of the year. We literally have limited stock, okay, from this, okay. FB4291. So if you want it, we'll put that kit back on. And I'll be able to show you how, what you get in there once more. So if we zoom, can we zoom in on that top right, please, with a bouquet? So it's a floral bouquet. So all of them are literally bouquets of flowers. In vases. So you've got really beautiful sentiments. Life is only as good as you make it. That is so true, everybody. Really is. So you've got inspirational quotes on here, uplifting ones as well. Maybe I should send one of these cards to me. So you have got really a beautiful range here and loads of different colours. Now remember, okay, FB4291, when it's gone, it is gone. And you have got so much on there for you to be able to to actually create and enjoy. If you want it as a download, look at the price, everybody. It's FB4291D, only $5.99. Loads of you are offering to work from home. I'll have to think about what you guys could do. Dawn says, I have the floral bouquet kit. It is beautiful, lovely colours. Thank you for that. Carol's offered to come and help as well. Thank you. Right, everybody. So Maz says, we'll put the front camera on and we're going to move on. Debbie, can you not sell the cards and the design team have made? So the reason why I haven't done that yet, Mare, is twofold. Firstly, we need to take the pictures to put them on the website to get inspiration for the kits. Now, as you can imagine, that takes time. Poor Dave has a big list of ones he's working on at the moment. But also, because obviously I go on TV, I now do lives, I need samples as well. So there's no point me giving away and selling the cards on some of the collections if I'm going to put them back on TV. And also I need to take the photos Maybe I should have somebody come out and just take photos of ones that are not going to come back on TV. That would be a good idea. But yeah, but that's the reason why we've not done that yet. How about older folks, funny and camping? Oh, that's for choice. Yes, definitely. Sharon says, I would love to work from home. Yeah, but the problem with working from home, because I work from home, is I can't get to do stuff in my home. I'm so busy working. Mary says, you definitely need an assistant. I can't afford one, I'm afraid. I just need to learn how to clone me. Oh, Stephen, bless you. He's put, I'm willing and able to help your team. Mwah. Thank you, Stephen. You're a sweetheart. Thank you for that. So we're going to move on, okay, with the next one. The next one is gone limited, everybody. When it's gone, it's not coming back. FB4292. You have got £9 off this, everybody. It is the Fairy Garden Charm. I think it was the Charm of Spring it was called. It is, look at the price, $8.99 for 24 crafting sheets. It is beautiful. It has, we'll zoom in so you can see it. These are available as a download. Look at the price for it, everybody. Once it's gone, how many have I got? I've only got 4 left, okay? If you like what you see, grab it at $8.99. It's, you know, you've also got on there design sheets. So if you've got any of my nesting dies, you can use those to cut them out. A whole array of fairies, beautiful designs. And obviously the colorway is just gorgeous, everybody. So this is FB4292. Jackie, of course you can order the pink celebration papers to your order, no problem. So many messages coming through, and Anna says, have a happy birthday, Dave. Will the pink flamingo be coming out? Yes, actually it will be. I'll be telling you a bit about that later on in the show. Okay, so this is FB4294. When it's gone, everybody. So this is only $8.99 for 24 crafting sheets, and look what you're going to get. Look at the papers as well. The papers are just gorgeous. So those are backing papers that can be turned into inserts, and of course you have a forever code ready there for you to enjoy. So that is FB4292. And then remember, okay, the download is only $5.99. So we're going to move on to one of my favorite collections. I think it was from last year. I'm going to show you the cards first. FB4293. How many have I got of this one? Oh, I've only got 5. Right, everybody, let me show you this one. This is gorgeous. I think a lot of you have already got it. But if you want to send somebody a card kit, this is the one that you want to send, especially the decoupage. Look at that. Do you remember I did a little demo on creating a slider card at the front step? That's a really good idea, everybody. Okay, I can be doing this. Be kind to yourself. That's exactly what everybody needs to be. Brenda says, I have this kit. It's beautiful. Valerie says, I don't remember this card kit. Well, depending which one you guys are on about, if you're on about the fairy one, which is the fairy garden, or this one is Butterfly Dreams, and look at the decoupage that you can do with it. This is a good sentiment. Good friends are hard to find, hard to leave, and impossible to forget. To a special friend. Okay, so you are, the idea behind this is the decoupage depth. I think Lois did this card. Yep, she did this card. Look at the dimension that you can create with this beautiful range. Mixing your dies with it. Okay, let me just show you the kit that we have coming up on here so you can see what you're going to be able to get. The papers are just gorgeous. You can do loads of 3D with it. You've got so much decoupage. Look at that 3D that you can create on there. Use your silicone or your foam pads. Of course, you can do a flat decoupage as well. The Fairy Garden, I think it came out earlier this year, Valerie, but it's just coming to the end of its stock. Hi, Marsha. She said, hi from Arizona. Just returned from 3 weeks, 6,500 mile trip around United States visiting family. Good to be home. Oh my goodness, Marsha. Well, I'm glad you're home. Hi, Esther. Thank you for joining us. This is our Butterfly Dreams kit. Okay, so if we look, if we zoom into the butterfly kit and show you what you're going to get. So everybody, this has got 5. Once it's gone, it's gone. You get £9 off. Really good price for all these sheets. Love that. All things are made possible if you just believe. That's what I'm going to say today. Believe in yourself. It's very got uplifting quotes. Absolutely amazing. Great to send to somebody just because, or even if it's just a birthday, anniversary, thinking of you. Marianne says, I have this kit. I love butterflies. So this is FB4293. But look at the download, everybody. Once it's gone, it is gone. So you can see what you're going to be able to create. The download is only $5.99. It looks like a lot of you have already got this. Okay. So we are going to move on to another butterfly one, everybody. Let me just move this out the way. So we have FB4293. So let me show you some, no, 94, get the right number. 94 is, this one is Butterfly Meadows. Hi Angela, of course you can have that one. We are now looking at FB4294 and this is our Butterfly Meadow. So we'll show you the picture of what you're getting. So it's a kind of softer feel, and obviously a meadow. Where the other ones were roses with butterflies, this is Butterfly Meadow, so it has a kind of more of a vintage feel. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you guys for your orders. If we zoom in, and you'll be able to see this, and then I'll show you some samples. So what we have here, everybody, is FB4294. And yet again, you have got inspirational quotes. You can see that's what I love doing, is giving quotes to give somebody basically uplifting their day. Because sometimes that's what cards are all about, you know, sending a message. It doesn't have to just be a birthday message or a thinking of you. It can be anything. Like that one also has a home. Home is our happy place. New home one as well. You've got decoupage in there, you've got backing papers as well. And this is our gorgeous collection, FB4294. I've only got 3 left of this, okay. Once it's gone, it's gone. But look at the download, everybody. You have got on there for the download $5.99. And that enables you to get all this, and it's FB4294D. Beautiful, beautiful collection. Let me show you some quick samples before we move on. Jackie's put, thank goodness I've got all these kits so far. I'm not spending next month's mortgage. Oh, bless you, Jackie. Well, there is still time. So this is using this beautiful collection. I love this one. May your home know joy, every room hold laughter, every window open great possibilities. That's what I need to do. I need to actually open my windows. And then here, home is where family belongs, memories are created and friends are always welcome. It is a beautiful collection, everybody. And look at the 3D that you can create with it. Mix it in with your mirror cards, layer it up, and if you want to make it more vintage, just put a little bit of string on that to give you that vintage. And the thing that's in at the moment is putting obviously gems all everywhere. So Eva, I'm not too sure. Oh no, it's Stephen that's put the code. Yep, don't worry Eva, thank you for that. Edith will put the front camera on saying, got all your butterfly kits, including the steampunk butterflies. They're all fabulous. Love every one of them. Oh, thank you, Edith. Right, everybody. So that is that one. Now we have got some dies. Now I've gone really silly with these prices. So these might be for friends if you've already got them, or a craft group. But we're going to start off with some cats. And we have got, make sure I give the right one. I need to put the image on first. Match It Cat Set 1 and Card Kit. So look at the price, everybody, that you're going to get this for. FB 4295. So you have got Cat Set 1. Let me see if I've got it. Yep, I have got a couple of these. Brilliant. And you are getting the die and the card making kit. So let me show you the imagery for this, everybody. It is normally $19.99 for the die set. So you're going to get the 7 dies, the forever code, and the card making kit. You're getting all of it for $8.99. And don't forget, you will be getting a little bit of treasure in there as well. FB4295. Let me show you the card kit that you're going to get. There is the card kit. You're going to get 20 crafting sheets. You're going to get the card fronts and the character sheets. Okay. And look at the download. If you just want the download of this for this card kit, it is only $4.99. Now, limited stock. I will tell you this. Limited stock of this. Once it's gone, it is gone. It's running away. Let me show you some sample cards that you can create with this. It really is a beautiful range, and I can show you some ideas. Okay, so this is a really lovely idea by creating a match it. So this is the front cover or front character sheets like you see in my match its. How about cutting into it and creating the inside of it and creating a little aperture? And then also, this is a nice touch, just turning it round and having a little something behind there. Okay, and then adding some foil. This is the mini foliage dies, and so that is done with this collection. Of course, shaker cards, creating shaker cards with your matches. That's what this is with. So this is made out of this collection. Wishing you a perfect birthday. I love this cat set. I've used it quite often. They're so cute and smiling. Yes, they're adorable. Remember, it's limited stock, $8.99. You are getting your card kit, your die set, and your forever code. Okay, for only $8.99. You have £11 off. Okay, this is the members deals, everybody. You can create cards of different sizes because you can actually cut them down. Never forgotten. There's a lovely one there. And then, of course, you've got the next. Oh, can we just put that image on one more time of what everybody gets so people know? So you are getting the die. So there's the 7 dies. Of course, you got the cake and the present. You can use those elements for something else, not just we're using the cat. But then you also get the card making kit. The card making kit comes with 20 sheets, everybody, as well as you got the card fronts and the character sheets, but it comes with a forever code, so you're never going to run out. You're going to keep be able to print off. Okay, now if you don't have a printer yet, I'm sure your grandchildren has, your craft group, your church group, the library has. Keep that forever code because it entitles you to that artwork forever to be able to print off. So that's FB4295. Of course, if you just want the download, put FB4295D next to it, everybody. So that is that one there. Okay, then we have the next one, which is set 2, FB4296, everybody. So this is set 2, and it's the same principle. You have £11 off, everybody, which is an amazing price, isn't it? So this is now gone limited, and it is FB4296, and let me show you this design. So let me put you over here. Okay, so Debbie, is it possible to get a copy list of all the USB keys? Oof. I am not too sure if that's possible. I can work on it. We have over 800. I'll have to see what we can do, Terry. Okay. Okay, so this one is set 2. So this is the dancing cat, essentially. So you are getting the die set, which is 7 dies, of course. You're going to get the forever code. And then, of course, you are going to get the card kit with it. Now, the card kit is 20 crafting sheets, all different. So if you want it as a download, it's only $4.99. There he is, a very jolly figure, jolly fella. But look, what's really good about this die set is, yes, you can use it with the cat, but the balloons, the present, the other elements you can use with anything, okay? And that's a really good one to have. So it's quite a handy one to have. And if you think about it, you're only paying an extra £4 for the physical. You're going to have the die, you're going to have the match it pad, and the forever code. So let me show you the match it pad. And there it is. Zoom in a little bit, please, so you can see some of those jolly characters. You've got those lovely card fronts. You've also got the match sheets below that you can see that, and you can have fun with this range. So I've got a couple of cards here to show you what you can create. Okay, very jolly. Hi Ruth, that's so true. Remember, these are limited. Debbie, can this be used with a cameo? I would have thought so, Angela. They are a PDF. You'll have to follow instructions. I don't know how to use a cameo, so you'd have to see. So there is a really fun character with the balloons, but you can just do, okay, this, look at that. A cat with balloons. Can you see why you can, versatile? You can use that all the time. Happiness is having a cat as a friend. So there you go, everybody. So FB4296. So we have those two different characters for you to enjoy, okay? You have got the sitting down one or that one, okay? So can you put the code on the other side, Dave, for the sitting down one? So this is set 1, okay, which is FB4295. If you want set 2, it's FB4296. Oh, Angela, I've got a message from Lois over on Facebook. She said they do have an outline, so should be okay. There you go. Hopefully that makes sense, Angela. Pauline's put the birthday cats can be laminated and used with nuts or snack cups for a birthday party. Oh, that's a nice idea. So remember, it is limited stock. $8.99. You are going to get the 7 dies and the card making kit and the forever code for $8.99. That is a silly price. I know, it's members. Now, another match it set, everybody, that for those people who are art decor lovers, we are looking at, we've got some lovely cards here. Who did these ones? Jeanette, okay. So FB4297, it's the Match It Gatsby, everybody. You are getting the die set, and it's a double die set, and a card making kit, which is a double card making kit. So this set would normally be $22.99, and you're getting it for $9.99. And there is £12 off. You are getting 2 characters, all those accessories, a 32 sheet card making kit, and a forever code. I don't know what I was thinking. $9.99, everybody. Once it's gone, it's gone. It's not coming back. These prices will be going back up next week. Okay, look at that. Oh, Lucille says, I bought the 2 kits for my niece who is crazy about cats. I hope she enjoys them. So look at this. We're going to have a look at the top camera to show you some finished cards using this gorgeous kit. Remember, it's $9.99. You're going to get the die set. So look at this. You're going to get the 2 characters. And of course, you've got the characters, the match it sheets. What I love about it is you get your extras. Okay, so you get your extra elements that you can actually do and create some amazing cards, everybody. FB4297, if you haven't got this, this is a must. $9.99 for everything, and you'll be able to create all these. Jean says, I have this, it's beautiful. Oh, Julie, she says, sorry I'm late, had visitors for my birthday, but I'm here now. Oh, you'll have to go and catch up, but happy birthday. Thank you for joining us on your birthday. Pauline says, I've got this collection, it's great. So you can have, welcome party she's put, you can have so much fun showing you the different color characters. Of course, then you can actually create some beautiful imagery and designs And of course the roses can be used for anything else. So let me just put that up again to show you what you can actually do. This is the Matched Art Deco Gatsby die set. So you're getting all those dies that you can see there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's 11 dies, which is amazing. And then of course you are getting the 32. This is not 20 sheets, it's 32 sheets. And you're going to get these gorgeous card fronts and all the different colour characters for you to be able to create some beautiful designs. Of course, you've got the dies that you can actually use with other things as well. Everything colour matches, and you get forever code for $9.99. Yep, silly prices, everybody. Once they've gone, I've gone, everybody. Oh, Edith says, on the Cats collection, the balloons is heart shape, and I've used these for Valentine's Day. That's a good idea. Hi Judy, she says my birthday was the 1st of July. Oh, happy birthday for the 1st. That was yesterday. Yes, happy birthday for yesterday, Judy. Honestly, everybody, don't miss out on this collection. Now, we have some newbies, new stuff, everybody. We need a drum roll. Will I get a drink? I know, Maya, there's a lot for your money. Whoops, I've just knocked something over. Never mind, as long as it's not my drink. Right, everybody. We have some new dies coming later this month, at the back end of the month, and we have 2 new die sets. They're poinsettias. So last year we did a huge die. Oh, I've left it on the other side. Let me put. Can you put the picture for the next one, which would be FB4298? So we have 2 new poinsettia dies coming in. One's a mini and one's a medi. Okay, because we did a huge one last year and it was so popular. There it is. However, this is a smaller one, so I'm going to zoom up and put that in the middle, or maybe put the top camera on, and I'm just going to grab from my desk so you can see the size of the new ones. So what we have, last year we did a huge the huge poinsettia mistletoe. But we had lots of people ask, could we have a smaller set? And so I have listened, and we have brought out smaller sets. So let me show you. There we go. I want to show you, where's that card gone? I want to show you how you can actually do more 3D. And so this is why, sorry everybody, I've put down a card and I can't find it. Never mind. Okay, so this is the new collection of poinsettias that's coming out later on this month. And the idea behind it, it will fit and work better. So, can we zoom in a little bit more with that die set? Thank you. So this is brand new. So that's it there, everybody. So you'll recognize it if anybody bought the big set. Okay. However, it was quite big. And let me show you the big set. We'll put the top camera on so you can see it was quite a big size. So what I've done is I've made it a little bit smaller. Okay, which means it's a good size for when you are adding elements to your card. Can you see that? That is a better size. So it's probably about 3/4 the size of the one from last year. So this is called Medi. And this is FB4298. This is a pre-order, everybody. Remember, it's a pre-order and it won't come in till the back end of this month. Okay, so this is what you've got here, and this is FB4298, $15.99, but you're also getting your match it sheets with this. So not only are you going to get those 13 dies with mistletoe, you're also going to get the different sizes of, so this one's here, you've got all the different ones that you can actually build up, okay, and create a 3D poinsettia. And I've just lost the other poinsettia. Oh, there we go. So that is FB4298. Now, a lot of you have already got my Medi, or I should say mini poinsettias. So the next one, so this one, by the way, is the Medi. And then what I'm doing is I'm bringing in a mini. So we've got two different sizes of this. So then you can actually do 3D, and it'd be great for creating decorations. And so you then have a smaller one. If we zoom in, you still get the different sizes, but then that means this is too big to go on here. So let me show you. If I put that on there next to a sentiment, it's too big. But the minis are the correct size. That's it there. Okay? So you are getting the mini match its, $7.99, okay, for all those dies, and that actually gives you the right sizes. So if anybody's already got the first set, this is the next two. Lois has put, I'm so excited for these. Yes, you and me both. So just to recap, this is a build a poinsettia. So though you'll have matches, you'll be building it up. So as you can see, if I put that there, can you see how it's built up? And it's embossed at the same time. So you'll be creating those in different sizes. So if anybody would like it, this is the mini one that you can see on the screen. Okay, which is exactly the right size. When you actually put something next to a sentiment, you cannot use the Medi. It really is too big for that area. So the idea is that we have two. Okay, oops, something's happened to my, oops. Where am I with everything? Can somebody just somebody say hi on Facebook, because my screen has frozen. So this is brand new. So we actually have two new collections. And as I said, this is our mini and Medi collection of poinsettias, and we'll zoom in so you can see it. It's a really good set. So you are getting, there are the new dies, and the red lines are the lovely emboss. Lois says, I see a mini wreath coming. Yes, definitely. Oh, Shazda, thank you for confirming, and Brenda, thank you for confirming. So just to reiterate, this is different. Thanks guys for confirming. My Facebook seems to be moving now. So that's FB4299, everybody. So before we're going to crack on in a bit, and we're going to do our craft along. But before we do our craft along, we are going to look at some workshops coming in. Thank you everybody for confirming where we are with everything. So we put the top camera on. And so just to give you an idea what's happening up. So on Monday, we have CCW65 happening. It's the Poinsettias workshop, everybody. So if anybody is... What did I just say? Poinsettia? No. It is the Hortensia. I'm looking at the wrong file. It is the Hortensia Blooms workshop. 6th of July. If anybody wants to actually come... it's £5 and it'll be a download that will be going out. What day are we? That will probably be going out tomorrow, everybody, for you with all your papers, for you to actually join on the link. So it's still available. But if anybody does order it, it's from the Chateau Chimay website, so you'll get the link from there. And that's CCW65, everybody, and it's only £5. And then, of course, if anybody is after the one which is the gorgeous, we have some pictures to show you of the Hortensia Junk Journal. That's on the 15th of July. So I'm just going through some workshops. I did say I will go through the workshops. Let me just grab a drink. Vanessa's put, can't wait for this workshop. So this is, I'll explain some things with that. Of course you can, Brenda. Chris says, is the mini poinsettia set different from the previous mini one you have? Yes, this one's a builder poinsettia. Okay, it's got mistletoe in, if that makes sense, Chris. So this one here, everybody, is happening on the 15th of July. I think if you want a physical kit, we might have just 2 left. That's it. Okay. If you've got the download, of course, it's download. You are going to get everything in there for you to be able to create and all the instructions. We are creating a junk journal. I'm going to be showing you how to do it, okay? And you are getting in the physical kit something like 27 sheets plus all those extra elements like lace, buttons, string, keys, and so on. However, in the download, because you get an extra download, you also get some exclusive items as well. So everybody will get that, and that will be going out next week, as in the link will be going out next week. A lot of the kits have been processed already, so if anybody wants it, pop it in. Christine says, I think I've paid for the Blooms workshop. Which one? Christine, there's 2. There is the Hortensia Blooms Junk Journal, and there's one on the 6th of July. Dawn says, I'm coming to both workshops. Have so much fun at every workshop. Hubby takes pictures. Wonderful. Good. So that is that one. No problem, Jennifer. So if anybody's buying these workshops, when I send you your email invoice tomorrow, please make sure you process it. Otherwise, you might miss out, okay? And then the other 2 that's coming up, we have one. Which one's next? I think it's the 20. I think it's the, actually, yes, FB 4251, Yuletide. Art Deco Yuletide Christmas Workshop. That one. Very excited about this one. I love these designs. That is the Art Deco Yuletide Opulence Workshop. That's the 24th of July. Okay, so if you want the printed kit, it's $7.99. If you want the download, it's $5.99. We're going to have 2 projects on that one. And that is FB 4251. Okay, and that is the Art Deco Yuletide Workshop, and it's printed or it is a download. Okay, and obviously everything will come on the links that you have with that, and these workshops come from the Chateau Chimay website, so bear that in mind, everybody. And then okay, so that's that new one, and then the last one this month that's coming up, it is Chapter 10 Workshop Party on the 27th of July, which is £5. Okay. Loads of you going through. So this is, everybody, the 10th workshop party on the 27th of July, and these are shape cards for Christmas. We're doing different shape cards for Christmas, and this is just £5, and this is just available as a download, everybody. And that is, because somebody asked me about what workshops happening in July, I am going to be doing a program. That is the workshops. So okay, loads of messages coming through. So the last item before we come to do the craft along that I'm going to have a look at in a second, everybody. Oh, I think I need to ask Dave to look at my clock because it looks like it's stopped. I just thought it's not moved for about. That's what it's. Okay, fine. Okay. Dave just said that's why you're running over. Okay, we are going to go. Thank you. It's still not working. Oh, is it now? Oh, Dave's fixed it. Brilliant. I need a clock. A lovely lady called Pat, who passed away a few years ago, sent me this as a gift, and I love it. It goes, I need clocks on all my desks. basically, so I know what time it is. I'm terrible. Right, Kerry says, I do like the idea of shaped cards, but what do you all done for inserts? Some of them, well, that's a good question, Kerry, actually. When we do the shaped cards aren't specifically, they could be step cards, they could be pop-up cards, there's different ones happening for the chapter 10. We're doing different ones ready for Christmas. So in that chapter, I'm actually going to be going through what I class as the most popular 10 shaped cards to do at Christmas. And that's the one that we're doing for here. Carmen, hello. She says, I think I paid for them. Oh no, I paid for the 4 of them. Brilliant. Marion says, I think I've ordered that one. Which one, Marion? Because I'm not sure which one you've got. Right, okay, so very quickly we're going to be starting our CraftAlong, everybody. Hopefully you've downloaded your papers. But before we go on, we've got one last item that we have on promotion. And that is FB4300. And that is the Christmas Pause USB key. Look at the prices, everybody. You're getting over 1,000 printable elements. I've done it at a special price for you to have a go. Very quickly we're going to have a look at it, and then we are going to get started, everybody. So the one thing to remember about all my basically my USB keys or these download collections is they run on any computer. Okay, PC, Mac and Linux has instructions, and how it runs is you click on the design sheet and then up will come your choice. So if we go for the bottom red one on the left hand side, you click on it, up comes a sheet, and you go to the right hand side and click on the printer icon, and there you go, everybody. If you put custom and change it to 100%, just where it says default, you can actually use your nesting dies to cut it out. Okay, and then you close that down by clicking the X at the top, and there you go. You can keep on going. Every section's like this. I'm not going to go through it all. Oh, go for the bottom pink one. Who doesn't love a dog with reindeers? So as you can see, there's loads. So click very quickly. We're going to the next one. So this is Christmas Pause. You have got cats on here. Do that bottom one with it. I love that, with the red and green. There you go. So you've got cats as well as dogs on here. It's a lovely collection. Jean says, got this USB key last year. It's so cute, it is. But the thing about it, everybody, is you've got all these toppers. Keep going through all the sheets. And again. And then you go over to the backing papers. The backing papers, everybody, you've got 8x8 and you've got A4. You can use this with anything. If you click on it, look at all these Christmas paws, okay? So it's all to do with Christmas paws. Beautiful papers, can be used as wrapping papers. There's the odd paper that you can use generic, like the snowflake ones. You don't, it's not just for the animals, but really lovely. Yes, I can have a look for you, Marianne, no problem. But then on here there's baubles. I love this one. So if you want to do Christmas decorations, here we go, click on that bottom one. They're all designed, ready to go. You can make your own lovely Christmas animal baubles. And then, oh, here comes Santa Paws. That's so funny. But the one thing that I want to show you is the bags and boxes. So this is $6.99 as a download, everybody. There's so much on here. Look at all these bags and boxes. So we are going to, I'm going to be showing you how to do this in a second. But look, if you click on mini bags, look at all the mini bags. And you just click on the first one. And I'm going to be showing you how to do this, how to make this into your own mini bag. But the beauty about this, if you go to print, and this is something to remember for anything digital, and it can be a card making kit download, it can be anything. You can change the size for anything in my artwork. So this bag becomes, if you change it to 50%, a smaller bag, 60%. So it's endless possibilities with all the designs, everybody. Remember that. Whether you're going for a download card kit or just a download collection, you have the flexibility. We click on cancel on here, click on the X at the top. I'm going to show you one more section. So you have got bags and boxes. However, here's another one. If you go into, for example, toppers, go into toppers even, and click on the next page and go to the top blue one. If you think, right, I love these, but I want them smaller to make into gift tags, go into the printer icon, print off at 50%. You can make them whatever size you want, and straight away you have got your Christmas gift cards, gift tags even. So much on here that I am not going to go through all the time, but we are going to now do our demonstration. Nearly ordered this USB key, but checked to have it already, the same as the other things on the show. No problem, Edith, that is totally fine. I'm glad that you're enjoying this collection. So this is for FB4300. Now, everybody, we are going to now do our craft along, and I'm going to show you how to make a bag, a pillow box, and even a rectangle box. So we're going to start off with, Dave put the links on earlier, okay. Hi Sylvia, no problem, of course we can change that for you to a download. So look at this. So what I've got here, I'm going to show you how to do a box. So you need to start off with by cutting everything out, okay. So we are going to cut this. So if you have any questions about that, okay. Now don't forget, in tonight's show we have got a special treasure hunt code for everybody. And while I'm demonstrating, if you would like some treasure this week, please put the word treasure in the comments. Alright, okay, let me just put this on here. Pauline's put, I love the idea of using an address book that a crafter had suggested to keep track of my inventory. Yep, that is a brilliant idea. Okay, everybody, so as you can see, I'm cutting around the outside. Now, I've just printed this off because I ran out of card, believe it or not. I couldn't find my pack of card. So I've just printed off on some weight that I had. And all I'm doing, everybody, is where the score lines are. So I'm just going to line this up like so. So you need to line it up with the line. There it is. And literally go all the way down there. And you are doing the same on both sides. So that's going to go there, like so. Oh my goodness, so many messages coming through. I'm glad that you're wanting the treasure. Thank you. And thank you for telling me that you would like the treasure, because I did wonder if you wanted me to stop it, because I don't get many messages about it. So what I'm then doing is I'm scoring it. So it might be a bit hard to see, but you've got like a point here and a point here. So what I'm doing is, that is where the score lines are. You can see it better on this one. So it stops there, so that's where you need to score. And simply just score along the line. So where it is stops at the point, there and there, score. Like so. There you go. And then we're going to do the same on this side, score at that point. So make sure, I need my eyes testing, everybody. There we go. Score just there at that point. Move it up a little bit. Make sure it's straight and score. Now you're going to do the same about that. Okay, so Peggy, I'll answer your question in a minute. Let me just do this craft along and I'll come back to you. I think there's a couple of other messages coming through, so bear with me. I am just scoring this and then I will answer your question. So all I'm doing is line it up like so. So you need to go down the four sides And if you find it hard to see the lines, the top tip is, it's where it's at the top of there, because you're going to be cutting this out. Now then, what you're going to do, as you can see, I've just used an old piece of card, fold it over, like so, go around it. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be using some 3-in-1 glue. But you need to reinforce it, and then you are cutting with any scissors that you have handy. I want these big ones. And then all I'm doing, everybody, is cutting at that point, like so. So this is how to make a box. Okay, I have sent you, or if you've downloaded it, you get quite a few choices, but once you understand how one box is done, all my boxes are done like this. And then what you do, you fold over the tabs like so. There we go. And then I'm putting a bit of glue there, bit of glue there, all the way down, put a glue there, bit of glue there. Okay, and then I hold them together, press and hold. So if you don't use something like 3-in-1, you want to use a red liner tip. Hold that like so, and then I'm going round all the 4 sides, press and hold. Of course, don't forget, you can change this to any size you want. So there's that one, and you're going to do the same with the other. So I'm just going to quickly cut those. It doesn't have to be exact, everybody. Okay, as long as it's straight, and then cut at an angle. And you're going to go around it like so. And this is how easy it is to create a box. And then what you do need to do, everybody, is something called burnishing. Back and forward is what happens when you break the fibres. Back and forward, you break the fibres of what you're doing on the card, and it enables the box to hold its shape. And then put your tabs in. My glue's gone everywhere. If you're not using 3-in-1, you can use red liner tape. There we go. And what I'm doing is pressing down, and all I'm doing is going round it. So this is how quickly you can do a box. Whoops, there we go. Make sure, oh gosh, why aren't you going in? There we go. I need to redo that. But there is my box, everybody. Okay? So hopefully you did the box okay. Any questions in the box, let me know. Oops, make sure you put your glue top back on. Right, and then let me just answer some questions, and then we'll move on to the next one. We put the front camera on a second. So somebody asked me a question, and I don't know who it was. Who was it? I said I'd answer the question. Right, okay. I've really forgotten what I was saying. Somebody asked me a question. I'm sorry, I don't know who it was. Okay, question. Peggy said about FB4176 Hortensia Bloom Junk Workshop. The kit is showing in shipping. I'm sure I'm in the US. Not sure if I'll get it before the 15th of July. So everybody will get the email link. Okay, obviously if you buy in the physical kit, you'll get that sent out. I do know a lot of the international ones have gone out. I can't guarantee if Jessica sends it out on Monday whether you get it in time, but you may get it. What you're going to get in the actual physical kit, you'll get the extra lace, buttons, gems, I'm trying to remember all the different things, the keys, and also you get the physical printed kit, but also, Peggy, you'll get the download. Everybody who is doing FB4176 will automatically get the digital version, because that's your forever code, as well as the link to watch the workshop. Hopefully that answers the question. And then I can't remember if there's anybody else. Somebody put it in the feed if you want me to answer anything else again. We are going to go on and do a we're going to do a pillow box. Debbie, you are amazing with all that you do. I'm working away, listening to you. I'm popping in here to see the products and demo. I wish I had your energy. Oh, bless you. Thank you for that. I don't feel it at the moment this week, so thank you for that, everybody. I really do thank you for your support. It has been a very challenging week. And sometimes you think, what the heck are you going on? But you know, you can't do that. You're allowed to have a bad day or a bad week, maybe a bad month, but then you have to just get on and figure out what the next stage is, and that's where we're at. So we're now going to have a look at the pillow box. I want everybody to do your own Christmas packaging this year, and I am going to show you. So this is a mini pillow box. You can see the broken lines here, okay, and there's a score line here and a score line here. So to start off with, what you need to do, because this is one of the it's not the hardest. People think, well, how do I score a curve? So I'm going to show you how to score how to score a curve, everybody. Look at this. What I'm doing is I've cut round those areas, okay, and while I am here, I've got one straight line there and another straight line there. I am using a thinner bowl tool because it's a small one, and just go all the way down there, and then I'm going to do the same on here. I'm using my channel of my paper trimmer to score. You can do whatever you want, whatever you find easier. And then you need something that has a cushion, everybody, because watch, what I'm now doing is I'm cutting round this like so. Just go to here, and then literally go all the way to the end. I'm going to get everybody doing Christmas packaging. Okay, let me just put that on there. Go all the way down to the end, and then go all the way to the other side. And this, once you've cut this out, the next stage, everybody, is scoring. So what you do is you need to use something foam. If you don't have one of my foam sections, you can use funky foam, or you can use a mouse mat, but turn it over because it needs to be foamy. Then use a bowl tool and literally go back and forward, follow the score line all the way along. Okay, so you can see I've scored it, and then watch, scored it all the way. Then you press it down to help it to create that curve. So you're going to do that in all four sides, go back and forward, and you need to follow the dashes, everybody. Otherwise, everybody's like, well, how do you do a curve? So there you go. You need to go from all the way along, and then press, use your thumb and finger and help it press, because you need to create that curve. If you do not do the curve, it will not sit properly. So you need to make sure it curves like this. Okay, and then you're doing the other side as well. So I've done those, I'm now doing this one, and you literally go back and forward, and what that does is you're breaking the fibers in your pillow. So then you can actually use your fingers and press all the way along. This is how easy it is to do pillow box. You know, it can cost a lot of money. I remember I used to buy loads of pillow boxes years ago, and it used to cost me about £5, which I don't know what that is, $7. I don't even know what that is in dollars, sorry guys. And I'm going back and forward like so. And then watch. Press all the way down. And you need to help this. You have to do this to get that shape. Now, once you're at that point, fold the top. Burnish it, remember, back and forward. Very important. This is going to sit on there, so you need to make sure that one is scored. I don't even know if I did that one actually. So what you're going to do is you need to make sure you use your bone folder. Then what you do, everybody, is you put your glue on. Valerie says, Debbie, I used pillow boxes last year for gift cards. My family were impressed. Brilliant, Valerie. Everybody should be doing their packaging. Don't be going out spending money on packaging when you can make bespoke and beautiful designs. And that's all you do. So if you haven't got glue, like strong 3-in-1 glue, use double-sided tape. The red line is brilliant. Mary says, I made boxes last Christmas but put recipients' preferred sweets in. Brilliant. Now look what I do. Then I press this down, push the back in first, everybody, and then push the next one in. And you're going to do the same with the other. Push the back in and then push the other one forward. Okay? And there is your little pillow box, everybody. Now, I need to put a bit more glue there. By rights, you should leave it to actually set if you use glue for a bit. Everybody's loving pillow boxes. Shazda says, I've just made a box. Brilliant. Is that your first box, Shazda? Have I converted you to boxes? So now we are doing a bag. Okay, so I've printed this off on my satin paper, everybody. We have loads of printables. You don't want to print it really on cheap copy paper. You want it a little bit thicker, which is satin paper is really good. And then what I'm doing is I am cutting the white bit off first. Now this is a mini bag, so you need to do 2 sides. Okay. Oh, Shazda, that was your first box. That's amazing. So what I'm doing, everybody, is I am cutting down the sides. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness, it is so gorgeous. Brenda says, I made the ones I got with the horses kit. They're brilliant. Oh, pillow boxes are amazing. One of my favourite boxes is a pillow box. It'll be your favourite box because you can print them off different sizes. Okay, right everybody. So, there we are. Obviously I've still got sections to cut out, but I'll come to that. So what you're going to do is use your embossing tool. Use a channel, you can use a scoreboard if you want to. I tend to use a paper trimmer because I find it quicker. And all you're doing is scoring every line. So I'm starting with my straights. So you actually have straight lines. So it doesn't matter, you just go all the way across. Okay, so I'm going to go all the way down. And remember, you're going to have to do this twice. So you will have a section, and I'll tell you in a minute, at the top of here, it's got a straight line. And then it has a broken line. In the world of paper crafting, everybody, a broken line stands for scoring. A straight line stands for cutting. So I have just, and I always turn it over to double check that everything is scored that. So just to recap, I start at the top and score. And then you've got the bottom bit as well. So you've got straight lines there, score those. One there. And then you have another one here. Then what you've got, okay, is the other lines, the horizontal lines or vertical lines. And I've got 2 more and then we're done. And then I need to explain about the extra bits. This is how easy it is to do a mini bag. You'll be doing them all the time now, especially at Christmas. It's amazing. Right, okay, so what I have here is white bits. So I need to cut that white bit off, like so. and there's a white bit here, so I cut that bit off as well. Then I have a white bit here, so I'm going to cut that off as well. There we go. And then I have a white bit here. So the other bit is, if you have a look, that is a solid line and that's a solid line. So what that means is you need to cut down to the score line there, and it cuts to the score line here. So that's where we are. Okay, so there we are with those bits, and then you have to repeat the same. Can I order this Parisian Rouge? Yes, of course you can, Karen. You can order it here, but it'll come from the Chateau Chimay website, because that's a Chateau Chimay products. So remember, you're cutting off the white bits. You don't want any of the white sections, like so. And you'll be amazed how easy this bag comes together. And then remember, you have straight lines at the top, 2 straight lines. Okay, so how you put this together? What I tend to do is fold. So that's the middle section of the bag. So this goes back and then this goes forward. You know, like a mini bag, like a bag that you get in shops. And then this one folds like so. Okay, so there is that bit. Then this bit is the inside. So this needs to be folded this way. Okay, so you do the same with that part. And this bit will be folded down. So what you're doing is you're breaking those fibers. It's not as hard because you're not using actual cards. So there's that one side. You need to do the same with the other side. So this is folded forward and then back. So you are creating a center panel, everybody. A center panel, like so. So I've done the sides, and then you're going to fold this bit back. Edith says, a neighbour does jewellery, making classes, local community centre. I do her bags and pillow boxes at 50%, and they're ideal for small items. Brilliant. And necklaces and bracelets. And then this one is folded forward. Right, everybody, so so can you see how it's folded, essentially? But now we're going to put it together, so I open it up. See this line here? This is where you put your double-sided tape or your glue. And if you've not done it before, use glue first. The reason why I say use glue is it gives you wiggle room even, because what you're going to do is slide this section onto this line, and you're going to line it all up like so. There we go. So that's going to stick onto there, and then this section needs to be on there. I am using, Sylvia, I'm using my satin paper, which is 120 GSM. It's brilliant. Nice weight for gift bags. Okay, so this bit sticks with there. So this does exactly the same. Wiggle it in place like that. And then what you do, everybody, is like a gift bag, you need to make sure it folds nicely. Okay? And then what you're going to do is we're going to start with the bottom. So essentially you fold that in and fold that bit in, and then essentially fold that down and that on top. That's it. Okay? Like so. Hi Rita, thank you for joining us. Now you need to push your hand in so it stays down like that. Make the glue, make sure I've not got it straight, 1 minute. So you need to make sure it's nice and straight. I might need to put a bit more glue. There we go. And then this bit, everybody, you put the sides in first. Don't forget you cut the sides. Although if you didn't cut them, they won't fold. So make sure you remember that. And then you can glue this. Glue there. Glue there. And what you're doing is pushing in. Pushing in. And there you have got, you can punch a hole in, and then you've got your bag, everybody. Okay, I'll put the front camera in. So everybody, I know it was a bit fast, and that's because time's running on. And I did say I was going to try and squeeze in 3 makes. So you've got your little mini bag. You've got your amazing pillow box. And I love these boxes, okay? You have got your rectangle box. You all know how to do it. And if anybody has any questions or queries, send me a message. But that was done from I'll Be Known for Christmas collection. If you want the full collection, check out the website for that. But that, we're coming to the end of the show. My clock is still frozen again. But we are, if you've learned that much, okay, with just a craft along, imagine what you're going to learn with any of my workshops. So you may have to watch back on those workshops, everybody. Don't forget, in the bags you also have some tags that you can add to your packaging. You have that on there, and you can use on your matching card or whatever you want to do. And because it's digital, you can change the sizes. If you have a bigger printer, you can print bigger, everybody. So that is your packaging. So all of you now know how to do it. So you need to now go and practice. Patricia says, well, that is stunning bag. We'll try later. Brilliant. Right, everybody. So let me just recap for anybody who has actually had any questions or ordered tonight. You're very welcome for the demos. Don't all go away, because we've got a winner to pick. And also, I have got some things to tell you what's coming up. Firstly, thank you very much for joining us. If you have ordered anything tonight, let me just put up that Christmas Pause collection, because it's over 1,000 printable elements. And they've put FB4300. And it's only $6.99. Sorry, I'm laughing because Marion says, thank you, Debbie. I've just made 3 bags and boxes. Brilliant. You'll be all doing Christmas packaging now. Don't be buying it. So if you would like to buy it, okay, put FB4300D or anything that's in the actual show. This show was more of a members show, except for a couple of items. We had members sale items for the rest of the show. They're all on the website, okay, in that section. You can order directly. But if you have ordered and this is your first time, I'm going to go through the T's and C's, and then I'm going to pick some winners. So if this is your first time participating, thank you very much for joining my crafting world. I hope I've shared some inspiration and ideas through the world of Debbie Moore Designs. Now remember, it's your first time ordering. Please make sure you send me your email address and your post address, because what will happen is the show will be processed tomorrow, and we'll send you an email invoice tomorrow that you can click on it and pay by debit card, credit card and PayPal. You can even pay over 3 installments with PayPal interest free. My website is debbiemoredesigns.com. You'll all be looking at all the different bags and boxes now, won't you? You can give us a ring on 07553 457 168, or you can send us an email at info@debbiemoredesigns.com, and you can send us a message at Debbie Moore Designs on Facebook, and I'm trying desperately to catch up with everything, okay? So there's my T's and C's. So just to recap on a couple of things, because some people have asked me to combine orders. So just to let you know that if you have an outstanding order, I can combine it. But if you've ordered a pre-order, for example, the dies are not going to come in until the 22nd of July. That means the order that you've asked to combine and this one will be held up for nearly a month. So bear that in mind. And the other thing is, if you've just ordered a die, it makes more sense to leave the postage on there. Otherwise, it will be a little bit silly if you're wanting to combine all the new stuff and you're waiting for an order. But if you're not too sure about combining, you can contact the office. But of course, we can combine where possible. However, if it's something for like Chateau Chimay, everybody, if you have ordered the new Hortensia, like for example, the new Hortensia junk journal, we can't combine, okay? Because obviously the combine means you're waiting for a pre-order, and the Hortensia is out for the workshop. So we'll combine where possible, but there has been a little bit of a confusion with some orders, everybody. And then we'll have to have a drum roll. Okay. We have some winners, everybody. So we have some winners over on YouTube and Facebook. So with regard to YouTube, we actually have Anne Underwood. Congratulations, Anne. Oh, sorry, I need glasses. Down. I do apologise. I really need an eye test, don't I? Congratulations, you have won that. And also over on Facebook, congratulations, Betty, you have won over on Facebook. So that's Betty Hayes over on Facebook. So congratulations. A couple of things to let you know what's happening, everybody, is tomorrow, don't go away, there's another gift for everybody. There is a treasure hunt going live. A lot of you have asked for a treasure hunt, so thank you for that. I did wonder about stopping the treasure hunt because I put the treasure hunt live on Facebook and I don't often get many messages that people use the treasure hunt. Okay, so bear that in mind. If you use the treasure hunt, please let me know, and also it'd be nice to see your makes. Just to let you know, with regard to the treasure hunt, this is something I do every Thursday, and it is a little something to say thank you for your continued support. We started 6 years ago, and it was inspired by my grandfather, who used to do treasure hunts for me when I was a child, or when a teenager actually. I was right up till I was my 18th, he did me a treasure hunt. And so when COVID happened, this is what we came up with. He inspired me to do this, and I've been doing it ever since, giving away kits every week for you to enjoy and share creativity and love. There is a little catch, okay? You do have to make something with it. So remember two things: today's date, which is the 2nd of July, and pause with an S, 26. That is your discount code. And then what you do, and this is especially for the newbies that now do not know, it is only available for 2 weeks, and it's only available if you're watching this live on Instagram, YouTube or Facebook. You can see the code. So you need to nip over to Debbie Moore Designs, over onto debbiemoredesigns.com, and bear with me, I've already forgotten where we need to go. There you go. You need to go into products, and then you need to go into downloads. And because you're automatically a member, even if this is your first time participating at Debbie Moore Designs, you need to go into the member section. And in the member section, there's loads of different kits in there with different prices on. But there'll be one for the 2nd of July. Make sure it's 2026. And it's not on now. It'll go live tomorrow about lunchtime. And you pop it into your basket, and then on the left hand side, it'll say, do you have a discount code or voucher code? Put pause 26 and it'll download, everybody. It'll go free. It'll be completely free for you to enjoy. There is a catch. Make something with it, please. Make a card for Key Worker, make a card for charity. Pass on their creativity. If we all did our little bit, the world would be a kinder and nicer place, wouldn't it, everybody? So that is, and also tomorrow is a special one. As I said, it's 3 years since my grandfather passed, so I think it actually might be longer. But it is in his memory that we do the treasure hunt. So enjoy tomorrow's treasure hunt. Now, the other thing to let you know is what's coming up this week. Okay, we have so much going on. Monday is the Hortensia Blooms workshop, not the junk journal, just the workshop. That's the £5 one. If you haven't already joined, if you want to join the workshop on Monday, it's £5 and you'll get your kit and your workshop link. Then on Tuesday, I will be in the studio doing craft and catch up. However, on Friday, I will be at Highlight Crafts, and I'll be doing a double show at Highlight Craft Studios in the UK, because Dave and I are travelling to the UK on Wednesday. There is no show next Thursday, everybody, because we are travelling. Sorry about that, so make sure you tune in on Tuesday. However, on Saturday, if anybody is at Doncaster, come and say hi. I'll put a post on where I'm going to be. I think it's F9, the stand. I'm there on the 11th of July, and I will be doing a live from Doncaster, everybody. I will confirm the time on Tuesday. And then on Sunday at 1 p.m. and 5 p.m, I'll be on Hobby Maker TV. So many messages. Honestly, I will... I haven't been able to answer all of them, everybody. I'm so sorry. So I will try and pick up with the messages, but that's what's happening in the next week. I'm going to sign off now because I've gone over time. My clock still says 8:15, okay? And I don't know what time it is, so I'm going to go. I'm going to have some dinner. I'm going to say thank you for joining me. I hope I've inspired you. I hope you're all converted into doing packaging. Have a fabulous weekend. Take care. Stay safe. God bless you all. Mwah. I can see, I think a couple of you said I've cheered you up. Thank you. You guys have cheered me up as well. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely weekend, whatever you're doing. But whatever you do, stay safe. Keep smiling. Happy crafting. And I'll see you on Monday for anybody that wants to do the workshop or is doing the workshop on Monday at 6:30 for the Hortensia workshop. If you're not doing the workshop, I will see you on Tuesday for some more crafting fun with Debbie Moore Designs. Bye bye.